What is going on, ladies and gentlemen of the tribe, and how the devil we all doing today? It's Monday, and I'm super drained, boys. Super drained today. I was up early. And I went for a walk before the sunrise. Well, as the sun was rising. And now I feel very sleepy. And it's only 8 p.m. I've got hours yet. So we got in the chat. Timmy, how you doing there, brother Burrito? How are you? Eric Trussell, how are you? Foot, you are the first on Twitcheroo. You are indeed. I'm doing well. Hello, Scribe and Tribe. Hey, Partial, how you doing, bro? It's a strange day, if you know what I'm talking about. Is it? I didn't realize it was a strange day. Good evening, Sir Scribbles and the Tribe. What's going on, Mr. Keeley? How you doing? Berm, how are you? Brian, how are you? Clearly I was right to choose Leia as my first GL. She 3-starred all but one of the tiers. Is this Ultimate Journey? Or is this Proving Grounds? The Stranger. Oh. Yeah, I wasn't thinking like that. I definitely wasn't thinking like that. But today will be a day of the Stranger. Absolutely. Today will be the day of the Stranger. The day of the Stranger Things. Wap wap wow. I'm sure mine will come through from here. Didn't have time to climb in fleet today. Conquest rewards. Yay. Let's activate the Stranger. The Stranger. Yay. Nailed it. We should probably increase his level. Do all that good business. And give him all his gear. Come on. All of the gear, please. All of the gear in the world. That's right, Felicia. I did forget what day it is today. I mean, I know it was Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. It's Monday, right? I knew it was Monday today. Darth Teeth over here. No, my alt account's not 4 million GP. No proving grounds for the alt. Hey, what's going on, Ganroth? How you doing? Just notice I'm gonna have to adjust my chat because it is now bigger than your average chat basket. Bam ba boom. Ba bam ba boom. Right, what are we doing? We're still increasing the relic levels over here. Darth Smiley. Darth Teeth. Darth Smilo Ren. Darth Tooths. Subscribe. Big day today and you unlock Malicos. Nice. What's the best 5v5 team for him? Seer, Starkiller, Malicos, Maul. +1. Last one really doesn't matter. Cortosis Helmet. There we go. We got him to Relic 8. We did it, guys. Hey, Steelhawk. How you doing, bro? You good, mate? We have officially got a Relic 8 Stranger Dude. We should probably, excuse me, do his abilities. Let's do that. Oh, I'll leave modding until I do a remod. I know we'll need to have a remod done before next lock-in of GAC, which is like tomorrow. But that's definitely not a time for me to do now. That's not something I'll do now. It's a Grand Arena Omicron. Let's apply it. Yeah, we have plenty of Zetas. Plenty of Zetas available here. Just upgraded, silly sausage. Yes, you can have all of your Omicrons. Every single one. It was fun watching Stranger absolutely shred Pirate King Hondo. Ooh, is he shredding PKH? Nice. Happy to see that. There we go. Do we R9 him? Probably can. We can R9 him. Do we R9 him? We just say fuck it and R9 him? There we go. R9. Go the extra, R10. I can't R10 him. I don't have the mats. Unless, Foot, do you want to chuck me about 200 bucks? Then I'll R10 him for you, okay? Alright, good business. Straight to R9 with everything else. We will have to remod him. I'll make Hot Utils do another rerun of my mods. I guess. Have I done all of my sims of the Rogwe 1? We have done all of our Rogwe 1 sims. It's been a long time since a smudge feeding. Can we get one before we begin with? No, I'm sorry, dude. I wish I could. I wish I could, but not today. Not today, I'm sorry, buddy. I'd rather keep my money that is non-existent anyway. Damn it, Foot. Come on, bro. You gotta be a team player, dude. You gotta be a team player. Bum, ba-dum, bum. I am now officially low on relic materials. We've got basically a month. Basically have a month to save up enough relic mats to relic all this shit and more. That's 7 characters to high relics. I won't have enough. I won't have enough. Unless I start doing some whaley boy action, we are going to be sadly lacking. Deploy 3 units to a territory battle platoon operation. Okay. Hopefully somebody's left me some stuff. Let's deploy. Well, that one's all done. That one's all done. Cheers, guys. Yeah. Fucking filled everything. Great. I'll have to try and get it tomorrow. What's going on, Cosley? What's going on, Cosley? How you doing, bro? Alright. Let's get down to business. Our boy HK187. He has full cleared us. I think he dropped 2. Dropped 1 versus Ray on the back wall. And then he dropped 1 versus Jabba of all things on the front. Hey Soren, how you doing, bro? Hey Melk, how you doing, dude? Alright. So, in the north, we've got Bo-Katan Mandalore. I could maybe try that. I don't know. We've got Glat. This one's a crit damage cron, 25% turn meter. So at least it's not boatloads of health and survivability. Maybe we'll go in with like Bane Vader, with the Vader cron. Great Mothers. Normally I would be using Malgus, but Malgus is on defense. Definitely taking Malgus off defense. Then we've got Jedi Master Mace Windu. If we Bane Vader that, we could see it. You got battered 1,000 to 300 in Bronzium 4. I hope until a few hours ago, but I'd rather take the relegation. Ooh. What's going on, Nikos? How you doing, dude? Huh. And we've got Saw. Oh, Saw, we could Trayer it probably, right? Trayer it. Pirate King Hondo, we could Slacker it. So Slacker, Queen Amidala. Might go in with the old thingamabob over here. Lots of health. Yeah, we'll go in with the old Malicos here again. What's going on, George? How you doing, bro? Reyes the Fifth is not really ideal. You're better off having someone like Cal. Like this OG Cal. What's going on? Perfect score. Alright, okay. Well, I know I'm going to Queen Amidala this one, so I might start with that. Let's start off with Queen Armadiddler. Queen Armadiddler in the Piddler. What am I looking for here? I hate it when you do this. I hate it when you do this, baby. I just hate it when you do this, baby.
Do feel more positive.
I beg your pardon? How dare you feel more positive? That's more like it. I don't want you to feel positive. What's going on, Toad? How you doing, bro? Just adjust the squad. No worries, bro. Alright. What have I been using over here? I think I've been using an attacker cron. Oh yeah, I used one attacker cron with it was like protection and armor pen. But this one over here, I kind of want to use with against Lord Vader with JML. So if there's a different one that I can use over here. Definitely don't want any crit damage. Crit damage kind of hurts me. Hope all's all as well. Thank you, Hugsy. Appreciate you. Hope you're good as well, buddy. Yeah, crit damage is just kind of not ideal. Kind of not ideal. Ba-ba-dum-ba-dum-now. Let me just check. Now we could do. We could go support instead. We do have a cup one, and we could use cup. But then again, this has got crit damage and armor pen again. Buster offense. And I really don't like the idea of having 130% crit damage on this team. Yeah, no, I don't like that. I don't like that at all. I think I'll go back to an attacker cron. I think I might just take in this one instead and save the bigger protection cron for JML. Alright, okay, let's go for it, boys. Let's do this. Alright, start off with a bit of dispel action, get rid of some of those buffs they got running with. Let's go ahead and cleanse all of this crap. Let's go ahead and dispel and get some days on there. Just spin on that thing. Go on, Master Qui-Gon Jinn, and we'll go yeet yeet. That was good damage over there. Absolutely phenomenal damage over there. See, I could just do this just to get the attack in from Shaq T. Oh, of course not. We're not going to get the attack in because Bouch is alive. Boosh. Skadoosh with the Boosh. The mighty Boosh. We must get rid of Bouch, I feel. I feel like we owe it to ourselves to get rid of Bouch. Wonderful. Don't say Beskar at me. You cheeky son of a gun, you. You son of a gun, you. Just need to get rid of this Lando right about now. Come on. Nice. Oh. Alright. Okay. So we're looking good. We're looking good. We're feeling great. Let's dispel all this crap. Wonderful. Alright. We'll go yeet yeet. Nice. Increase the John DiMaggio. Santi's down once. Let's call in Padawan, get the extra damage. Yeah, sure, we might as well do some dispel action. Santi's back. I'm hoping that we can take care of Jabba. No, we cannot. We cannot take care of Jabba just yet. But we will soon, I'm sure. Come on. Just need another turn with Padawan Obi-Wan. That should do it. That should do it. I probably should have just done the mass assist there. That probably would have finished it off better. Don't you Beskar at me, boy. Alright, let's keep landing those debuffs. Yeet, yeet, skeet, delete, Jabba right out of there. Easy money. Good first match. It's Slug Sexnoids this time? It was Anurodin. Yeah, it was, just very briefly. 40 shards away from Malicos and Boba. Nice one, Burrito. Your first GL, JMK, helped me 3-star the rest of the Proving Garants today. Surprising how much one GL can do a lot, bro. 1 GL can do a lot. Okay. We'll go in with Slacker. We shall go in with Slacker. We need the Special Forces Alphabetti Spaghetti pilot going on. I was sitting on my hand still, yes, absolutely. Absolutely sitting on my hand. Should you relic Vader and Piet for the Executor or put the gear towards GL Leia characters? It's up to you, Brian. So what would you rather have, Executor or GL Leia? If you haven't secured Fleet Arena Crystal Income, I would do that first. Alright, let's roll it. Alright. Okay, so we increased the cooldowns over here. That's You know, not great, but we could do worse. Swap it over. Poke Brutus. Wonderful. I do not want to leave Slacker out in the open, so I'm just going to do a nice little bit of AoE action. Wunderbar. R10 Stranger in the bag. Nice one, bro. That's a huge invest. That's a huge bitch. Wonderful. Alright, let's start swiping away at Brutus. Gain those mastery gains. Let's see. Let's go ahead and stun Captain Silvo at the back. Sure, let's go all in on Silvo. Don't laugh at me, bro. So rude. They're always laughing at me, man. Why are they always laughing at me? Hop to it. Let's go, buddy. Alright, I just wanted to check to see if it was a Hondo Cron. It was indeed a Hondo Cron. Right, okay, well they all have DI right now, so it's not an ideal situation. Not an ideal situation. Let's see, we want to control Brutus. We don't like Brutus very much. He's gonna ult every 2 turns. Which, you know, I'm fine with, kind of. Poke on Silvo for no good reason. That was supposed to be a turn swap. That's totally my bad. Swipe on Brutus. Wonderful. I think they're going to have a hard time dealing any damage over here. I have a feeling that might be the case. Hop to it. Yeah, Brutus is nearly gone. They can't get through the crew by the looks of things. They have reduced his turn meter too much and raised his max health to the stratosphere. Swipe away. We're getting there. We're getting there. We're doing some damage. Nice hit, bro. Alright. Let's once again swipe away. I just want to keep raising that mastery. Yeah, they can't do jack deadly. Swipe away. Oh, they've lost Silvo. Silvo is gonzo. Yeah, we'll keep swiping. It's all about those mastery gains. Hop to it. Let's burn him down a little bit. Nice, good dodge. I'm gonna have to poke on that Hondo. Or I would, if I could. Get rid of that. Or just keep it. That also works. Swipe away. Poke him. Oh, why didn't I just go into ult then? That would have made more sense. I guess we could do this. I'll just poke him. I know I can ult, but sometimes you just don't need to. And that was pretty clean. We'll finish it off with an ult. Finish it off with style. There we go. Wonderful. Full banners. I heard that his laugh can trigger certain people. Consider me triggered. Consider me triggered. Well and truly. Ah. My 8-year-old son, Tony, likes watching and says hi. Hi, Tony. How you doing, buddy? How you doing? I will have to tell your dad that maybe some of my streams are not 8-year-old friendly. And I apologize for that. I apologize for that. R10 Stranger in the bag is still kind of huge. How's the adoption process going? Well, we've got our first meeting in 2 days' time. So I'll let you know then. They're coming around at midday on Wednesday. Just realized that we are getting half of the executive requirements in LSTs as well. We really are, yeah. When's the next date of LSTs? 13th, I want to say. All right, okay. Okay. So. I don't even know what this does. Okay, he's got an attacker-cron. Yeah, I feel like Treya should be fine against this. We've got Treya and we've got the Nihilus Cron, so I feel like we should be okay, maybe. Feel like this should maybe be okay, but let's find out together. Part of the reason I did an R10 Stranger was to annoy Wolfie. You did it to annoy Wolfie. I like that your intentions were pure. Your intentions were very pure. Not on a Friday night? That makes sense. That makes sense, buddy. But yeah, as long as we're clear on that, that's all good. Tony, you're welcome here, buddy. We like you around these parts. Holy cow, that's a lot of damage. That is a lot of damage, bro. I'm in danger. Thank you so much, whoever just subbed. Essex, how you doing, buddy? Love you long time, Essex. We could well just drop this battle straight out the rip. Let's try and get something done, I guess. Because there's no way that Scion is going to survive anything. Yup. Okay, let's increase the cooldowns over here on Luthen, I feel. And yeah, let's just get rid of Wedge. I feel like Wedge is doing way too much damage. It might just... We might recover. We might recover. It might just be really trash banners. Didn't we increase his... Holy crap, we are so not recovering this. Didn't we just increase his cooldowns with Thingamabob? With Trey? I don't think we're taking another turn here. I genuinely don't think we're taking another turn here. Yeah, that's game over on Nihilus. Holy shit. That's kind of rad. Okay, okay. So that's us dropping a battle. We really can't afford to drop another one. Let's hope we don't. Let's hope we don't. So we're going to do what we do always, which is make the really sensible move and just throw a really risky counter at them. That's what we're going to do over here. Okay. I mean, I could use Cal. I could use Cal. Is it Ranger Danger? It's both of these. It's me, your opponent. Oh, hey, HK. How you doing, buddy? How you doing, buddy? How many life energy suck abilities are there? Well, you've got Nihilus, right? You've got Malak. Does Aphra's count? I'm not sure if Aphra's counts. Okay, no, we're not going for that. We're going for an Attackacron, not the Vadacron. Don't want potency. Don't really want health. I mean, probably something like this. Probably this one, I would guess. I don't feel like I need to do max health damage. Basics for speed up is probably better. Crit damage and health for the survivability. This one feels a little bit better. Okay. Well, we've got Malakos in the team, so Visas won't really bring a whole lot. I'd rather have the survivability. Let's go for it. We just have to be careful around Barris. That's the main takeaway. What is the breakaway? Right, okay. That's good. Watch Barris now. Watch Barris just, like, cleanse GK. Yeah, I knew that was going to happen. I knew it was going to happen. Right, let's keep on Ray for now. That's an R10 Ray. I didn't realize that. I didn't realize that was an R10 Ray. Alright, okay. Let's go for the old stun over here on Ben. We just hit DI over here. That's kind of scary business as well. Alright, okay. So, we will go... We might have to put some damage there. Oh, that's nice. We got the DI back on GK, which was immediately cleansed, of course. Of course it was immediately cleansed. Let's get rid of the inspiration while we can. Good. Okay. We are in... Yeah, I'm actually going to throw this because we can't kill her now. Thanks to her being in ult. But we can get the stun off at the very least. Let's look to heal up over here. Alright. Good. Let's see. I'm just going to increase cooldowns here. Look to get rid of inspiration. Alright. Can we get rid of inspiration over here, please? Thank you. Ray, do your thing. Alright. Okay. We could probably get rid. Nice. Really good to get rid of GK. Need to increase Ben's cooldowns. Alright, great. Let's see. Wasn't expecting that, truth be told. I don't want to throw the rocks right now because she will definitely die. Alright, okay, cool. Alright, wasn't expecting that to happen. Was not expecting that to happen. She wasn't supposed to die there. We might just lose... Well, at least she's got thingamabob. Whew! Alright, okay. We should be okay. Especially if we can call it down now. We can indeed call it down. Should be able to get rid of Ben. Nice. And clean up house. Whew! Nice. Nice! Super easy, barely an inconvenience. Agreed. Agreed. Your defense was tough. Haven't seen any of your streams with the holidays, so I had no idea what I was walking into. Oh, I'm glad it got some work done. Thank you, buddy. You did well. You did well. Alright, okay. We need to clean up on Isle Saw. Could have really done with not dropping versus Saw, I will be honest. So... And he's got... What is it? Biggs? No, he's got... Yeah, that's Biggs. Now, obviously, a lot of the things right now are going to be Wampacron territory. So I'm not sure what's actually going to work here. I feel like Gungans would work, most likely. Them being a man down and everything. Answers on a postcard, please, ladies. I feel like Gungans is probably the safer option. It was pretty close, Deals, yeah. It was pretty close. We were lucky we had Seer in DI as well. Yeah, I think we go with Gungans here. Right, okay. So obviously we could go with tank, but I feel like support is probably better here. And I definitely... Oh, actually, it's only a dark side one that'll do the debuff damage, right? Which is a shame. Which is a shame. Do I have a buff on attackers? Could be that one. Yeah. I'm sure this will do very well. Let's go for it. Let's go for it. Nice hit, bro. Alrighty then. Poke him in the face. What is the level 3? Okay, he's got essentially buffs, right? So I want to get them marked over here on Saw. I didn't realize that would actually cleanse it off. That makes me a little bit sad. That makes me a little bit sad. Those cooldown increases do kind of blow. Balls on their face. This is not looking good right now. I will be honest, not looking good. Yeah. We are in so much danger right now. Okay, I need to drop balls in their face. Let's pass it over here. Well, that really helps. That really helps. Giant balls on their face did kind of turn it for us there. Alright, what do we got back here? Okay, so we've got gas with the 5 scron. That is a bit of a nightmare. But they hasn't re-rolled the stats, so there's that. Boba Fett, okay, and Lord Vader. We're going to do what we did last time with Lord Vader. Just going to be Jedi. Jedi Attacker Cron over here. Who did we use? We used an extra attacker, didn't we? Was it Kyle Katarn? I think it was Kyle. I think it was Kyle Katarn. And we went attacker. And we want lots of protection. So we've got 25% turn meter, armor penetration protection, attacker cron. Alright. This one is a little bit different, a little bit funky monkey. But we should be okay. That's a lot of armor pen. Hopefully we can just take care of them before they can really do much of anything. Let's find out together, shall we, tribe? Let's go for it. Start off with the Flukes. Wonderful. Disguise Clone Trooper is my man. Let's go ahead and take him out. Stun him, please. Yeah, we want to do this. And then let's go ahead and... Is he? He is ability blocked, yeah. So let's go ahead and pass it back round to Luke, I think. Take care. Good. Next up, I do want to get rid of... I do want to get rid of Apo next. If at all possible. That was pretty good. Nice. Well, he's gonna ult, so let's just get rid of him. Wonderful. Throw some stuff out. Okay, so this is gonna hurt. Now we'll probably lose Revan here. Yeah, that's pretty standard. That's pretty standard. Alright. This. Pass it back around over here. Kind of want to get rid of Nightfall Trooper. Good. Focus on getting rid of Scorch next. Alright. Call in Luke for the extra damage versus Scorch. Let's see. Did he just dodge that? That's so rude. Call in Luke. Nice. Okay, good. So, swap it over with Luke, I guess. Let's cleanse off those debuffs. Yeah, let's get the big hits. Let's go into ult, reset our cooldowns. Alright. Call in people. Wonderful. Get rid of him. Huge. Huge, huge, huge. Very glad we managed to one-tap that, even if it was messy banners. Hey, what's going on, Footboy1? How you doing, bro? Alright, we'll come back to the rest of that back wall. Don't disrespect your father like that. He had it coming. He had it coming, you know it. I was trying to start grinding Profundity, but realized getting the most of the requirements for Executor for free. Yep, it's true. You get loads of them. A messy one is better than a two-shot? I don't disagree. I do not disagree. Okay, I'm going to try and do something very dodgy here. Which would be Bane Vader with our Vadercron. Now this one isn't full of tankiness, it's full of damage. So I don't know how it's going to go. I do not know how it's going to go. R9, all of the armies, very fast. Yeah. Alright. All the best, brother. All the best, still. Let's go for it. Let's see what happens, guys. See what happens. So if they just focus on Vader, we'll be okay. Because they can't get him, basically. Not loving this though, because they're just immediately going after Bane. Alright. I might as well do this. No reason for me not to. Debuffs should be increasing my armor pen. Let's go ahead and decrease max healths. Wow, that one hit nearly killed Padawan Sabine. Yeah, that's lovely. Alright. Yeah, keep focusing on Vader. That's not Vader. Didn't I just say keep focusing on Vader? Whose side are you on, bro? I suppose they're on their side. Back round again. Not sure why this is not changing targets. That was nice. Alright, okay. Feeling okay about things right now? Do need to get rid of that huge wang, though. Pretty sure they had foresight. Did he have DI again? He did. That's the only issue, is when they have stuff like DI. Well, not the only issue, obviously. It's one of the only issues. It's currently doing that thing where it's like, we're just going to make sure that that you don't get what you want. Please, come on. Alright. Dodged. They must have had foresight again. Pain. Pain and suffering. Alright, let's just do it. Full auto. Now, my fear is, of course, that What's-His-Tits over there has just got too much evasion. Yeah. We might have to focus on Glat, just so that we can hopefully kill her. All the foresight in the world, once again. Yeah, we gotta full auto it. Gotta do this one. We've only got a minute and a half left. Is Executor still better than Profundity? Not really. They're kind of equal, but they just do different things. Right, I think we'll kill Glat, and I think we'll time out versus Ezra. That's what I'm predicting happens right now. I love it when somebody's tanking and it just doesn't auto-retarget on Merciless Massacre. Because Vader's basic can actually not be evaded by Jedi, so... So, come on. Let's go, Bane. Ooh, we actually landed a hit on Ezra there. Come on, guys, let's go. I just need to get the big hits in. That Ahsoka just seems to keep on going out of my reach right now on Bane. The foresight is so irritating as well. Come on. Yeah, that's nowhere near enough. Nowhere near enough damage. Just gonna time out. That's our entire advantage lost. And I don't know if we're going to be able to win this on banner efficiency from here. That's kind of sucky. Kind of sucky. I need to stop risking this counter. I thought because it didn't have the bulk, we wouldn't have the issue. But alas, we still had the issue. Worth a try.
I'm not quite sure how to help you with that.
Alexa, shut up. I'm not sure how to help you with that. Me neither, buddy. Me neither. Me neither. All right. Okay. Okay. So we've got Bo-Katan Mandalore. And she's rocking Bam Grogu. I hate it when Hot Utils does this thing where you like click on the buttons and then it just crashes. It's like passing error, loading data, unknown error. Like, why? Alright. So, Treya, Gas, JMK. None of these teams I particularly want to use. I'm not sure what the last team I used versus... I know, right? Perfect. Why not ask her for counters? I would not trust her. I wouldn't trust her at all, would be my main response to that. So what's this Great Mother's team? It's both the bros. Night Sister Spirit. It's using an attack Kron. We might just have to JMK cat this. That might have to be our solution. To all things bright and wonderful. Yeah, I think we'll go in with that. Because I do not trust it. I don't really want a tank, because the tank revive Kron isn't really going to do anything for me. That's a support Kron. Don't think the debuffs really do much for me either. I imagine I'm probably better off doing something like this. Let's go for it. All right. Okay. So, let's go ahead and, well, I guess remove the pre-taunt. Ah, she's going to get it back. That was fast. There's no instant kill defeat there. So we're okay there. Now, if only I could get rid of all of the problem children that exist, which is basically every unit. Let's go ahead and work on that Night Trooper. Get rid of him, lickety split. Get rid of that Foresight as well. Don't like none of that. She bowed to me. You bow to no one. Don't bite her. I know she's a delicious, delicious snack. It's very uncivilized. Oh. Alright. Let's try and get some banner recovery. Alright, we got a 65. That's something. Alright, Jedi Master Mace Windu. Probably have to be C. We're going to have to use a couple of units, though, is the issue. We're going to have to go see what. I imagine Armorer and Geo. This is the main problem is on his own, very, very dodgy. Very, very dodgy. That support Kron is going to be a real pain as well. But we'd have to just get rid of Ayla. Hey, what's going on, Rick? Might be able to use something less expensive with the Helicron. Yeah. Yeah. Do I have Trench and offense? They can kill Glat and Ezra with the FDC? I'm not sure, but I did just use what? Not sure, and I did just use what? Potency and crit damage ain't really what we're looking for. Health and crit damage could be useful. Let's go for it. Alright. We'll go for the standard approach over here. Yep, that's terrifying. So we're going to have to go on Temple Guard. And I think I want it on Balls Deeper. Wow. That was a crazy one-hitter. That was a crazy one-hitter. Yeah, we'll do this. I'm not going to risk this. I'm going to just go with the 2 stacks. All makes sense to me so far. We might as well try and recover a little bit here. Granny's got a gun. I'm definitely going to have to sap her shields away as well. Because her damage is going to be based on that. So this definitely was not in the interests of... You know what, screw it. Let's just go for it. Let's just go for it. Why Armorer? For Beskar armor. Do you not know how to see, bro? Do you not know how to see? Is that the issue here? Alright, okay. Oh man, are we gonna one-tap Jocasta now? I hope not. Yeah, oh, we'll be fine. I was hoping that wouldn't be the case, but it was. Armor gives C stacks of Beskar, more protection, immunity to crit hits, lots of stuff like that. Okay, so somebody said something about Trench. I don't know if I have Trench. I imagine I probably do. But, again, we did just use... we just used... What? And GBA. And the Ezra does kind of worry me a little bit. So... I imagine we could probably Bo-Katan Mandalore it. I imagine we could probably Bo-Katan Mandalore it. We'll have to Ahsoka this. And then it's whatever we have left to deal with that. Truth be told. Did it with a full Trench team, so no clue if it works without what. I imagine we just tried to Bo-Katan Mandalore it. I'll be honest. Actually, I might not have that luxury, you know? I might not have that luxury. Hang on, wait a minute. What did we use Old Republic against recently? Great Mamas versus Ahsoka? Oh yeah, that could work. I think we've got Great Mothers. Yeah, we've got Great Mothers. You're gonna get Bo-Katan Mandalore almost free? I know, it's great, right? Did you not do Balaam versus Ahsoka because of the Cron? Because I don't have Marok. It was Old Republic versus Finn. Yeah, thank you. Okay, we'll go Great Mothers here. Tank Revive is kind of pointless. Potency also doesn't offer us a whole lot. I have a feeling that this has got some good interactions with Great Mothers. I have a feeling it does. Alright, okay. I'll go in with this so that we can do a lot of damage. Should be alright, I think. So go after Ezra over here. And then I'm thinking we're probably going over here. We probably do that. Although I can't call to assist versus Ezra. Yeah. Oh crap, that was the wrong button. That was just totally the wrong button. We are lucky that dodged. Let's lower his max health. Come on, get a big hit. Of course he dodged. Of course he bloody dodged. Lower the max health. Oh! One nom from the zombie! Wow, holy crap. What have we fed that zombie? What have we fed the zombie, bro? Welcome back, I guess. Call in the zombie? Yeah, that zombie's angry. Alright, chomp chomp. Chomp chomp indeed. Alright, okay. So we've got Bo-Katan Mandalore to deal with. Hey, good night, glorious croissant. Bo-Katan Mandalore. Now, I can't remember what to do against Bo-Katan Mandalore at all. We obviously don't have Treya. We've used C. We don't have, like, more Mandos. We've used GML. We've used JMK. CLS, I imagine, probably doesn't really work. We've got Balin, but we do not have Marok to go with the team. Imperial Troopers. Oh, that could be fun. Tell me you don't have the 25% turn meter. You do have a boatload of protection though. It's either got to be Scout Trooper or it's got to be Gideon. I imagine Gideon is probably better. Are we taking suggestions for your streaming week? Always, Casey. We need a support cron. Where's Marok? He's with Reva. Marok is with Reva. Okay. So this should give us the turn meter that we need. Crit damage and armor pen is kind of what we want. That's kind of a nice split. I'll go with this one. Alright. Tuscans beat Bo-Katan Mandalore? I beg your pardon? Dispatch gets my vote. Short but a lot of fun. Noted. So the idea behind this is that we should have enough buffs at the start that gives us enough turn meter to go first. And we just kind of have to get a kill on the board. So I don't know if this is going to work, but we are kind of running low on counters now. We are kind of running low on counters, unfortunately. Let's just give it a try. Let's see what works. Alright, cool. So, where do I want to go? It almost feels silly to do the turn meter strip right now. It almost feels silly to do turn meter strip. So I'll get Armor Shred over there. Let's pass this over to Dark Trooper. Let's mass assist onto Bo-Katan Kryze. Because she's going to be the weakest, as it were. Stomp, stomp. Punch, punch. Okay, great. I kind of want to get Daze on the field. Again? Yeah, no, let's actually do it. Yep, good. Okay, cool. There's a recovery, I guess. Bams and Whistling Birds. That's kind of ideal. Although, that's not a lot of damage to that Bam. We're doing, like, no damage there. So, let's go back over to Bo-Katan Kryze. See if we can defeat her. Because we need to get a kill on the board, basically, to keep our turn meter trains rolling. Yeah, cool. Great. Get Dazes out. Cool. So this should give us a bunch of buffs. I'm prepping this Bo-Katan so that I can hit her afterwards. Just basic. Bam is going to do some damage, but probably not very much. Yep. Great. We're looking okay, actually. Stomp, stomp. Nice. Punch, bam. Yeah, let's keep going. I definitely want to focus on Bam, because I don't want him triggering all those bonus turns all the time, you know? There we go. There's the healer Kron coming in. Yeah, let's keep on going. We're ramping up our offense all the time doing this. Make sure there's always days on the board. Yeah, punch him. Come on. After this, I'm going to take out Grogu, I think. Stomp, stomp. Keep forgetting about that revive. Hey, buddy, how you doing? That should be him gone. Right, great. In for Grogu. Strip away their turn meter for now. Come on. Still doing okay right now. All in. Come on. Come on, punch, punch, punch. We've got 76 odd stacks right now. That recovery that they've got is just insane, though. Oh, I didn't mean to do that one. He just keeps recovering past. We just need Punchbot to punch him. But other people keep coming in and hitting him, and he heals up. It's only when Punchbot does the hits on him that we actually hurt him. So I'm going to do this. Oh my god, that's ridiculous. I definitely should have avoided attacking that IG unit. Just go for it. Come on, Punchbot, please. I need you to do stuff, buddy. The thing I'm worried about attacking Paz is I think he's going to be too chunky. Oh, wow, maybe not. Damn it. That'll cost us the game, that will, guys. Damn. Oh. Yeah, Cosley, I can't read the chat when I'm playing, dude. I'm sorry. Be careful, remember what happened to the last guy to punch Grogu. Want to relic my Imperial Troopers bad, but they're working towards Executor on GL layer. Why attack IG? I wanted to try and kill him. Because he was keeping the others alive. So, yeah. Whenever an ally falls below health, all allies recover 50% protection first time an ally is defeated, revive them. I was hoping that if we killed IG, it would get rid of him. But, guess not. Guess not. Okay. What shall I go in with? I mean, I guess I could Afro it. I guess. Or could I just Whomper it? No, they're going to have heal immunity. Oh god, I completely forgot that it's a standalone unit. You're absolutely right. He would have just disappeared, wouldn't he? Oh, I'm a moron. Let's go Bounty Hunters. That probably makes the most sense. Let's just do this. Yeah, sure. Who punched Grogu? Hey, Alexander, how you doing? All right. All in on pars. All right. Good stuff. We've got our contract. We just need our turn with... there we go. Job done. That was weird. That was so weird. That was so peculiar. All right. Okay, what have we got? Righto. Just go profundity versus the exec. Let's do that. The scout trooper. Yeah, wasn't that that actor? I can't remember. He's a comedian, right? Yeah, let's get the marked over here, I think. Did he really just get a dodge? That's so rude, man. Another dodge? Would you stop with the dodges, please? Please and thank you, kind sir. I do not appreciate the dodges. There we go. Let's just work on getting a super fast ult. Is it better go for a GL that we're closer to or a GL that is better? It depends entirely on the situation. Depends which GL. Depends how close is close. You know? A lot of things that can come into that. And how many GLs you have now. It would be great if these guys could stop dodging. It would be real great. Not sure why I called in Millennium Falcon there. Not too mad about it. Yeah. Very rude. Alright, we've hit... Oh! Take it away, boys! When I'm in who gets more dodges competition, my opponent is anyone else. Yes. Yeah, the opponents do like to dodge a lot, don't they? They do like to dodge. Alright, good stuff. Got the banneroos there. The team used for profundity, like the only team for it? It's the only useful team, I would say. I'd say it's the only useful team, yeah. Alright. Alright, alright, alright. Alright now, baby, it's on. What has he got? He's got Raven's Claw. I think that's Biggs Bistan. Starting lineup. Wow, apparently Leviathan can two-man this comp. I've got to try that. I've got to try that for the sake of trying it. Because I already feel like we've lost this game, so apparently this can work. Apparently this can work. I don't quite know how, but we will find out. Hey, what's going on, Yusuf? How you doing, bud? Alrighty then. Yeah, let's do this. Drop bombs. Definitely going to focus over here on the B-Wing, because I don't like its face. Mostly it's its face that I don't like. Of course he got a dodge. Of course he got a dodge. We're having many a dodge. Many a dodge is being had. Let's kind of protect that Fury class interceptor a little bit. Good. Not liking the extremely low health over here. Definitely having to go in for the heals. I want to get rid of this dude. Oh, there goes his capital. You've done the 3-man but never the 2-man. Seems like it should work. They can't kill you. Looks like. Let's just heal up a little bit here. Destroyed by bombs. That's, well, he might actually get destroyed by bombs as well, so let's just go ahead and put some fear into this dude. Heal up. Nice. That was peculiar. The camera had a little bit of a fit there, a little bit of a programming error, but 2-man works. That's kind of cool. That's good to know. 77 banners is useful. How's my new year? It was great, Yosef. How's yours, buddy? How's yours? Okay, so that kind of leaves us a couple of ships for this, but I want to see what's the most banner efficient, because that's always the smartest thing to do. For fuck's sake. And it's running Shuttle, Gauntlet, and TIE Bomber. It's got 2 ships on the reinforcement. Apparently home 1. Thank you, Tricon99 for the follow. Welcome to the tribe, buddy. Welcome to the tribe. Okay, apparently Galactic Republic, but that's also on defense. Executor can do it, but the best I'm looking at is a 75, realistically speaking. That's a shame. That's a shame. Yeah. Let's go for it. You're a 2-man team. Hey, Foxy. How you doing, buddy? Always happy to see you, my man. Yeah, I'm going to go all in on the shuttle. Because I don't like its face. Good. Burning loins over there. Nice. Honestly, I don't think there's any point in reinforcing. Like, I feel like the reinforcement would have just hurt me more than anything. That's interesting. I was not expecting that. Now I do feel like reinforcing. Good. Good. Let's look to deal with the Imperial TIE Bomber. I want to see if I can actually get round to a heal over here. Nope. So I just lost a bunch of banners doing that. What a shame. 71. Yeah, that cost me 4 banners. I should have just gone all in. Alright, okay. So, gas. We need to go in with Spectre. Na 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 na. Inspector Gadget. No 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 no. Alright, so we've got some tank crons, I believe. Health and armor penetration could be good. Protection, start with 25% turn meter, stacking offense. Rex came home to the flat today, so I've been sat with him all evening. He's very confused. New house for Rexy. Poor Rexy, man. Well, not really poor Rexy, but hey. What have I got there? 110% protection. Or I could have... Nah, I think I'd rather go with health and armor pen. Let's go for it. This team is still no joke. Right. I do remember that short I made on YouTube. Do what we can to the gas man. That is so much damage. Well, that's not ideal. Not ideal for Ahsoka to just randomly kill herself. Not sure why she did that. Not sure why she randomly killed herself. I'm sure there's a very good reason for it. Yeah, salt. Let's just try and drop gas. The dodge. No, Ezra was on defense, buddy. Ezra was on defense. Try to keep gas nice and controlled, I think. Thank you. Nice. What a time to not taunt. Could kind of use a taunt right about now, but let's just go all in. Yeah, there we go. All right, okay. So what do we got left? We have got Boba. I'm pretty sure we are way too far outside of banner efficiency realms. So let's see. 1797 minus 210 minus 1493. Yeah, we'd need 94 banners to win this. So not going to be a win today. Not going to be a win today. Too many silly mistakes. I guess we should be able to go in with Bo-Katan Mandalore, right? There are some classic shorts in this battle. Trying to drop gas and keeping gas controlled. Yeah. Grab that, grab that, grab that, grab that. Boom. And let's go Attackacron. Well, no, I guess we could go Healacron. We could go Healacron. That should also work. Crit damage and armor pen. Let's go. What have you got to lose exactly? I wish Hu Yang didn't have to be glued to Glat's butt. He's so much fun with Sorty. Well, the thing is, like, Glat is just kind of an irritating team in general. Yeah, Sith Empire on defense, Rob. Let's see. Yeah. Has my IG-12 not gone yet? I don't think my IG-12 has gone yet. That's a little bit of a pain in the bum. That is a little bit of a pain in the bum. I mean, even, like, taking a turn would be kind of nice. Gotta get rid of this bitch over here. Alright, cool. Call her in. We've got lots of Ancestral Resolve, at least. That's something. Oh, did you have to ability block her? Did he have to ability block her? Honestly. That's really frustrating. I very much wanted to not be ability blocked. They've really got a hard-on for Bo-Katan Kryze, haven't they? They're so gonna kill her. Alright. Like, all they've done is exclusively attack Bo-Katan Kryze, I think. Oh, well, no. Proves me wrong as soon as I say something. Jesus. Are we all dazed or something? We don't get to have any turns here, guys. Just take turn after turn after turn. Come on, man. Let me take a turn, damn it. Just like full turn meter, full turn meter, full turn meter. Bloody hell. All right. I think this will be like Bo's second turn. If she gets it. If she even gets it. Are you even going to get it, Bo? No? Apparently not. Alright. That's something, I guess. Oh, there we go. That should make things a little easier. Potentially. Have we actually... We've exceeded 100 stacks of Ancestral Resolve. Nifty. Nifty. Imagine this with Forlom's Mass Swarm. Yeah. Yeah, it would be a little bit frustrating, right? Yeah. Alright, good stuff. A far cry from the 96-ish that we needed, but there we go. 1759, behind by about 40 banners, unfortunately. Yeah, the couple of drops that we had were obviously not ideal. What was the Saw one? I can't remember how we dropped it with Saw. It was Treya, wasn't it? Yeah, it was Treya. There was just too much damage. So Treya with Saw. This was the Bane Bane Vader. So that's definitely a dead counter to me. I'll have to bring Layer off defense again. Then Bo-Katan Mandalore. I can't remember. Right, I'm going to have to rush to jump into Baby GAC to make sure that we actually register a score there, because there's no way we win Baby GAC, unfortunately. Hey, Annie, how you doing, bro? But Levy versus Home 1 was a new one, right? The two-man Levy versus Home 1. That's kind of a nifty counter. I'm good, bro. I'm good. Thank you for asking. Do 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 do. I bet when I go back around to my live screen now, it's going to do the alarm. Yeah. I always forget to turn that off. All right. So yeah, our opponent here this round had 7.7 mil. He had 2 GLs. He had 2 GLs, but he did just, like, one tap full clear me. So we kind of have no chance. It's got Gas Rex, Geos. We know we can deal with Geos. Pretty terrible Iden team over here. And a GG team. Like, I'm relatively sure that we should be able to kill a lot of this. The Iden could be annoying just because she's going to attack first. The Geos we should be able to just, like, Vader solo. Or Piet solo, maybe. Actually, I don't trust a Piet solo. Not sure about the gas. With Bo-Katan, Manu, you a silly sausage. Oh, yeah, that was it, Steels. Thank you, buddy. That was it. Just going with Vader. I don't even feel like I need the Vadercron here. Not even going to check mods. Just going to Merciless Massacre. Drop the house. Yeah. That made sense. That made sense. Gas is obviously a bit more of a tricky customer. So I need something. I mean, we could probably bounty hunters this. I imagine we can bounty hunter this. And they're gone. Yeah. Now that's a shame. I was really hoping we'd get that insta kill off. We're gonna have to rely on my boy Boba Fett to just kill everybody now. I mean, they don't have it. He might just kill 3 people here. Oh, he nearly killed some people. I guess we are just going to have to rocket each person. I guess we start off with Shaw? Oh, don't stun him. Oh, for God's sake. Why do they always have to stun the kill unit? The unit that kills things. Bosk, if you could take a turn. Not Bosk, sorry, Boba Fett. If you could take a turn instead of just not having any turn meter. Get rid of you. Oh, come on! How is he alive after that rocket? Alright, good stuff. One tap. No Whomper on this account now. That sign was less problematic sign than more of a why do they waste my time sign. Yes. I'll take your word for it. Okay, so I kind of want to save 2 things. I want to be able to save Tarkin clones, and I want to be able to save Keller and Beck. So I guess maybe we go in with Empire, and we see if we can get something to work here. Who can I take in for the last slot over here? Well, I guess we could take in Talon, even though I don't really have anything to work with. Go with this. See what we do. Let's get some days out. There's a great lot of days there, boys. Great lot of days. Alrighty then. That did not go to plan. That did not go to plan at all. I was really hoping you would land buff immunity on that dude. Really hoping you would land buff immunity on him. Okay. It's not looking pretty. Looking pretty grim. It's not looking pretty, and that's the thing we sing. Alright. I will lock this in because we killed B2, I guess. It's a you know, you might as well sort of scenario. Is there anything that I can use that's going to do anything at all? Apart from having to use my good units, obviously. And I don't want to have to use my good units. Scoundrel. So that's a no, 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 no. I mean, I could, but I don't think it'll do much. I mean, I might just take in these two so that I've got some level of relic. Caught the tail in the stream, but it counts, right? Yes, it does, Vitriolin. How you doing, bro? It all counts. It all counts. Oh. Bye, GG. Go on, take out the droidica. I wasn't expecting that one AoE to come in, but I guess GG got delted. I guess GG just got delted. Alright. Order it up. No Emperor's Trap? It didn't really feel like there was any point, to be honest. To be honest with you. Alright, good stuff. We managed to clear through the south-north wall. Oh yeah, that's kind of nasty. But we should be able to clear through the rest of the teams at least. Not sure about fleet. Not sure about fleet, but relatively certain we'll be okay here. Let's go for it. We should win just by Relic Delta. By Relic Delta alone. Alright, good. There's the drop. Oh, that's annoying. That's so annoying. Right. Let's get rid of those debuffs. Drop them back down. We lost Vitriolin. Made a couple of silly mistakes, but it was a fun match. There we go. Poor Mace. Poor Mace, he didn't deserve that. Maybe he did. Maybe he did deserve it. Man cannot win on Relic Delta alone until he can. Yeah, because Piet was R8 and his AoE did no damage. So that was kind of disappointing. I don't think we can beat this. I don't think we can beat this, but we'll give it the old college try. We'll give it the old college try. Out the window. Yeah. Alright. Let's get to work. Ability blocks on everyone is sexy. Let's burn it so that we can reveal Bananakin. Oh, die! Yes! That's so huge. Having Anakin die like that is phenomenal. I hate that they do this. They're just like, we're gonna... What the hell is the Outrider doing here? That's bizarre. Right. Yep. We're just gonna go in with anything that's gonna give us more damage. Yes, as soon as the ETA-2 is available, not the ETA-2, the taxi is available, the enemy will do nothing but attack it. It's really frustrating. It's got really high target priority. Right. Good. These reinforcement orders are peculiar. Most peculiar. I'm just going to go for John DiMaggio here. See if we can clear through. Burning lines. Good. Took him out. OG Window is the recipient of a free R10. OG Window. Why the Window? I mean, I'm not saying it's a bad choice, but out of all the units in the game, why Window? 63, and then we finish off with the clones. Open up a can of whoop-ass. Whoop-ha! Let's stun Anakin. Get the taunt up. Can we also stun Padders? No. Drop it like it's hot. R9 Tarkin. Oh, fair enough. Just a personal choice, that's fine. We only ended up losing by 12 banners. 12 banners. If only we hadn't have dropped this battle versus GG, we would have actually won that. Wouldn't that have been wild? How's the stranger looking? I have no idea. Haven't had an opportunity yet to even take a look at him. I've taken him to Relic 9, and I've thrown all his Omicrons on. And that's as far as I got. He looks strange. In the neighborhood? Who are you going to call, though? Who are you going to call? Is it going to be Boast Gusters? Might as well purchase all this stuff. Stranger is fun. Even without the armies, he can beat Leia sometimes. Nice. I'd have to give that a try. Might have to give that a try. Yeah, I'll have to look into how I want to mod him. I imagine there'll be a lot of speed. I feel like he's a guy that will want a lot of speed. Damage, maybe. Survivability, probably. Speed and damage feels right to me. Feels right in my giblets, from what I remember. From what I remember about his kit. Grab this. Grab this. Grab this and this and this. Grab, grab, grab. This, this, this. Alright, cool. Give me some car attack, please. Thank you. Quickly jump back onto the main account. What do I think about the Omni on Stranger's First Special? I'll tell you in a sec. I'll tell you in a moment. I just default apply everything these days. Because I have the capacity. I have the capacity. People are saying speed and health are the important things on Commute. Good to know. Do. But with a crit avoidance arrow, he has 78% crit avoidance. Nice. You just wiped out the entire team with one shot? No biggie. No biggie. It's fine. No biggity. Alright, so. Stranger. R9 Stranger. Peace is a lie. Physical damage to the target enemy. Dispel all debuffs on the Stranger. During his turn, gain 50 speed for the first time the ability is used, and 1 speed plus 1 per relic amplifier, max of 10, each subsequent use, stacking maximum 50 triggers, which gives him infinite speed. An alert for 1 turn, which can't be copied. Okay. During his turn, the Stranger has 250 more speed than the target enemy, instantly defeat them. That's nice. This one over here, deal physical damage to target enemy, and the Stranger gains perfect defense 1 turn, which can't be copied, dispelled, or prevented. That's the one that makes you take like 30% less damage or some stuff. I can't remember. Call all dark side underlined force user acolyte allies to assist. Gain 50% max health the first time this ability is used, and 5%. So this is why max health is useful. That, and it seems like survivability is important, so you can get to his uses to insta-kill. Inflict all enemies with tenacity down for 2 turns, and all enemies with less than full health are exposed for 1 turn. Okay, tenacity down is great, means we don't have to worry about potency. If there's only 1 enemy remaining, the dark side online force user acolytes Instantly defeat the target enemy on assist once per battle. Can't be evaded. If all enemies have fallen below 100% health at least once this encounter, the stranger gains massively overpowered for a turn. Can't be copied, dispelled, or prevented. If it defeats an enemy or revive all Acolyte allies, then Acolyte allies recover health and protection. Okay? Was that its name? Deal physical damage to the target enemy. Stranger gains retribution for a turn. Can't be dispelled or prevented. Stun the target enemy for 1 turn. And if all allies are Acolytes, stun the weakest enemy for 1 turn, which can't be evaded or resisted. I forget, was this a 1 turn tenacity down? Where was the tenacity down? 2 turns. Okay, so that'll be ability 1, ability 2, I guess. Stun the target enemy, weakest, can't be evaded. Gain 50% defense penetration the first time this is used. Defense pen. Wow, that's good. This attack ignores protection. Oh my lord. All other allies gain 10% turn meter. That's also nice. If this ability is used a 3rd time against the same opponent this encounter, instantly defeat the target enemy once per battle, which can't be evaded. If this ability instantly defeats an enemy, all enemies are demoralized for 2 turns, which can't be copied, dispelled, evaded, or resisted. 50% accuracy. Whenever an enemy attacks out of turn, reduce the cooldown of... Was that his name? By 1. 2 if the enemy was Jedi. Start a battle if there are no Galactic Legend allies, and the stranger has 1 Jedi, 1 light side Ufu, and 2 dark side Ufus. All allies gain the Acolyte tag, and the following effects are active. Whenever an ally attacks out of turn, reduce the cooldown on an Acolyte kills by the Dream by 1. Okay. Whenever an ally has a buff dispelled, enemies that dispel it can't recover health or protection for 1 turn. Okay. At the start of each turn, allies have a 100% crit chance while they have protection. Otherwise, they've got 100% defense. That's wild. Whenever a dark side ally is inflicted with a debuff, stranger light side allies gain 10% turn meter. Whenever an ally is critically hit, dark side allies gain 10% turn meter. Alright. Whenever an ally assists, dispel all debuffs. Whenever an ally counterattacks, inflict the target with defense down. Armor shred. Enemy is fractured. All enemies lose 100% turn meter, which can't be resisted. Whenever the Acolyte ally takes damage on consecutive turns with a bonus turn, whenever this bonus turn occurs, the ally cannot gain another bonus turn this way. Okay. Yep. Stranger starts with 35% offense. So yeah, definitely speed and health. Offense looks quite nice because he's going to do a lot of damage. First time an enemy damages the stranger excluding summoned units, he gains 100% turn meter. Whenever the stranger uses an ability, he deals bonus true damage to the target enemy equal to 10% of his max health. If he has taken a turn before his enemies, which can't be evaded, his bonus damage values reset whenever they start the turn. Uses a special, he calls himself to assist and gains Cortosis armor, which can't be copied. He is immune to TMR. Characters damaged by the enemy whenever this effect, the enemy who damaged loses all of their protection and 25% speed. That's wild. Whenever an enemy attacks the stranger from an assist, the stranger gains a bonus turn. That's gross. Every time you attack him out of turn, he'll gain a bonus turn? Yeah, no worries, Foxy. This guy will dominate Sorga until people figure out counters, pretty much. I think we're going to be in a weird position, I think, the end of this era, because a lot of things are going to change. We're going to have a bunch of new teams, and everybody's going to have to try and learn everything. Stranger can't have his speed reduced below his base speed for the rest of the battle. The first time the stranger is reduced to 25% health, he equalizes the health and protection with the strongest enemy. That's an interesting setup. Whenever the stranger uses an ability, he deals bonus true damage to the target enemy equals to 10% of his max health. Yeah, okay. So yeah. If you could, I don't know. I don't know what sort of speed we're looking to get him at. But if you can do sort of speed sets, I still kind of feel like a health primary over here is best. So having health set, crit damage, health, offense, and speed. That would be like an ideal triangle. But obviously we don't have that. Don't have this particular setup apparently, which is a shame. Do we have health and speed? We do, but it's not a great mod. So I guess we could do it like this instead. Steel jab as one. Over here, once again, you definitely want to have health. Offense and speed is nice. That's also nice. I'm just trying to get an idea of sort of... I need some better health mods, dude. What sort of thingies we can expect to see. If I was to give him a lot of health and speed. Because it's either going to be something like this, 330 with 120k health. That's pretty nice. And he'll have 8.7k damage. No crit damage on the triangle. I don't know. Maybe that's okay. Maybe we swap it out for a speed set. So the speed is easier to hit and then you can give him more offense. But probably at the cost of health, right? We'll have like 20% less health. So you could probably get him to about 100k health, 330 speed. 9,500 offense, maybe. And that's potentially better. In Squad Arena, Inquisitors wiped him out super easy, but that's missing a lot of armies. I mean, yeah. Whew. You think about it. You think about it. When we use this guy, he's going to have, you know, squads over here. He's going to have triple Omni from Starkiller as well. Well, up to triple Omni, right? In Territory War, you'll have the Juhani Omicron, which is kind of nice. And then, who knows with Spider Legs Maul, right? Who knows with Spider Legs Maul? Let's just test some stuff, I guess. Oh my god, this will be irritating, won't it? Where is Stranger? There we go. Starkiller. I feel like Maul is probably the best one there. Who do we want? We could have Barris, I guess. And then, what do we need? We need a light side Ufu. Let's go Ezra. Go Ezra, Bridge or Exile. Now we could have a Barris Cron with crit damage and armor pen. Yeah. See how that goes. Welcome back. I wonder if that's actually done a boatload of damage to our team. So, I want to start off with this to get the tenacity down. Let's dispel some buffs. That was a lot of damage we just took. Let's see. Let's increase cooldowns. Let's just get rid. Let's keep popping on those. Get the health equalization. Can we stun him? Yeah. Who knew? I can't remember what this ability does. Stun the target enemy for turn. Stun the weakest enemy. 50. Alright. We missed anyway. We missed anyway. Yeah. I'm feeling the pain right about now. Let's just see what happens if I just go all in on Kenobi. I feel like that helps. That helps a little bit less. Ouch. Yeah, I could definitely play that better. Ezra's Jedi, not Ufu. That is a very good point. That is a good point. Why did I think he was an Ufu? So that's kind of ruined that team a little bit. Let's try that again. Without her, and then we do need an unaligned force user, right? So we need a light side unaligned force user. Could get Cal, could get Fulcrum. I mean, I know that Visas is supposedly the ideal one, but I don't feel like she's the ideal one right now. Where's Ezra on a JMK team? People do weird things in Squad Arena. I don't think Seer really brings enough. Like, Cal for the survivability, probably. Ah, crap, I should have changed that Datacron. I should have changed that Datacron, probably. But there we go. Right, okay. Let's actually... Can we swap over to Starkiller? Yeah, you can't insta-kill him. Let's get rid of some buffs at least. Let's see. Increase cooldowns. Let's just see if what does the damage look like if we just focus exclusively over here on Knobbleob right now. It's actually surprisingly good damage. Surprisingly good damage, that is. Nice. That's also super useful. Now we'll just have the basic here. Lepixel Cube, thank you so much for the raid party of 21 viewers. Appreciate you, good sir. How you all doing today? Let's focus on keeping Stranger alive, I guess. Think we're going to lose more? Correcto. See, now that sucks. I feel like we were like this close there to getting something to work for a minute then. Might as well call it down. Yeah, too much damage. It's close though. Bonsoir. Do 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 do. Try the Barriskron? We just did. That was the Barriskron. Let's try an Attackacron instead. Let's go over here. Let's see what happens with an Attackacron. I mean, that would give us a lot of survivability, but I really actually just want a boatload of damage. So if we've got something with, like, lots of armor pen and crit damage. Something like that. Let's just take a look at the Jedi that we could use. I mean, we could throw in Gas, to be honest, instead of Ezra Bridger Exile for extra attackers, because he's a support, right? And then for unaligned force user, light side, throw in Cat for silliness. I'm doing well, mate. How are you doing? Let's see. Can we actually pass this over to Stranger? No, we can't. Starkiller? No. Gas? We definitely can. So it's just Gas. That's okay. Let's see. I don't even know what I want to do here. Yep. To be understood. Now, I'm pretty sure... Thank you for the follow, Kashka. Appreciate you. Pretty sure we're just going to go all in on Kenobi here. Just to see if we can just take him out straight away. Wow. That is a significant amount of damage right there. Holy cow. Yeah, but then they come in and take like 11,500 turns. And that kind of ruins things for me a little bit. You applied 2 Ommis to Khmer, but you have some doubts on Ommis on Stranger's first special? I'll take a look. I haven't really been paying it. I don't pay attention to Ommis when I get a new character. I just apply everything. What was this? Yosef, thank you, buddy. I'm a bit skimp from New Year. Been watching for a while, but the banter is great. Appreciate you, dude. Thank you, dude. You don't have to donate anything, man. You don't have to donate anything at all. So, first special is, if all enemies have fallen below 100% health, at least one to this counter, Stranger gains massively overpowered, which can't be covered, dispelled, or prevented. This ability defeats an enemy, revive all acolyte allies, then acolyte allies recover full health and protection. It's kind of good. Massively overpowered does 100k damage, that buff. It's okay, it's definitely a little bit situational. But if you do actually manage to kill a unit with it, it's pretty damn good. What about Malicos over Maul? I mean, probably Malicos loses a heck of a lot if his team isn't full unaligned Force users. That's the only caveat. I believe that Malicos loses quite a bit. Can't be evaded. Gain 75% can chance. Offense. Dark side or light side on a Force user. Ignores taunts. Is it on this one? If all allies were unaligned Force users at the start of battle, while he has one stack of Edge of Madness, whenever he scores a crit, all other allies gain ramping crit damage and offense till the end of the encounter. Whenever an ally is inflicted with heal immunity, they dispel it and gain damage immunity. Thanks, Steve. Appreciate the $2, buddy. Appreciate you, sir. They dispel it, gain damage immunity. Whenever they're afflicted with a stun, they dispel it. So, like, you lose quite a bit. Like, we could try it. I'm not against trying it. Not against trying it. But I have a feeling that Malicos just doesn't come with enough. And to be fair, that the 5 stacks of Seething Rage that we used with Maul, kind of useful at killing units. Kind of useful at killing units. Problem is, she's going to yeet out him in a second. She's going to yeet out the gas as soon as he's taken his turn, which is really annoying. Hey. Alrighty then. Do some damage. Now don't kill Malicos before I've taken a turn with him. I might as well just throw rocks here. Yeah. Yeah. Definitely felt a bit better with Maul. Just because you can get rid of GK. My great-grandfather used to give me $5 for mowing his half-acre lawn. Always used that line on me. Good for him. Oh look, somebody else is using... They're using Malicos with JTR and Barris. And then Attackacron. You really like Crew and Barris with Tankcron against other teams? Yeah. Have I got anything else apart from JMK? Oh, we've got a Leia. And we've got a Slacker. Let's try it versus Leia. I'm going to go back over to Maul, I think. Like, Barris and the Healercron definitely felt nice. I liked having the Healercron effect. The damage from other things is also really good, though. What am I looking for? I'm looking for an aligned Force user. I mean, we could still have Cat, I guess. Oh, and then I wanted to change this back to a Barriscron, right? Let's go with this one. Alright. So, let's see. Let's get the Tenacity down going. And let's just see what happens if we go all in on Leia. Let's just blow our entire load on Leia. All over her chops. To be honest, with an Attackacron, you could probably defeat her straight up. But the locked heal immunity is also incredibly valuable. Don't like none of that. Ooh. Revive coming a little bit clutch there. The stealth kinda sucking. God, the damage is really good. Catch. Get him. And this would be so much better if we actually had our Omicrons active. Just seeing if we can get enough damage going over here. Nice. Come on. You've got to deal with that Radus. Ah. I bet he's going to get the revive off now. Ah, looks like he's used it. That's just basic. Let's build up those stacks. Pass it around. Give them the heal immunity. Yeah, there's none of that for you right now. Call it down. Yeah. Versus Leia. Definitely a lot better. Nice. Hey, good job, Nice Ninja. Not great against JMK, but use the crew Embarrasscron with Tankron. Would Visa give you a revive against this? Against JMK Cat? Yeah. Yeah, definitely. You think Stranger is good? Great, good, or meh? I think he's pretty good. I think he's pretty good, for sure. It's really hard to judge the power of a character that is missing its lifter unit, and we haven't been able to go into GAC to test it. Can Starkiller be replaced? I highly doubt it. I mean, let's be real. If you outside of GAC, probably. Outside of GAC, probably. But I don't see what else you would replace him with. You'd just be a dark side online force user. Could use Balin. Reaver. You know, there are some options. Shin and Marok. I wonder if that would work. Having Shin and Marok in there. Hey, peace out, Foot. Use Stranger's lifter unit. Maul. Yeah, the new Maul. New Maul is the lifter unit. New Maul was designed to work with the Stranger, so... How does it do against Slacker? We'll have a test. I imagine not great, but we'll give it a try. Let me just do the marquee, get my 7-star Asajj. Yeah! Victory! Get him. It's gonna really screw up the Seer team. I mean, yeah. Thinking of whaling on for Vader's dual end. Do you think 33k crystals? Yes. Yeah, 33k should get it done. 33k should definitely get it done. Like, usually, it depends. Like, if you've bought the Conquest Pass, that changes things. Not the Conquest Pass, sorry, the Episode Pass. You know? Like, that gives you an extra 20 shards. And it depends. Are you just whaling on the shards, or are you trying to whale on the error levels as well? Defeat 5 enemies with Darth Sidious. Interesting. Have I done Colosseum? I did do one battle. Let's do another one. You want Boba to be usable? Oh, I would love for Boba to be usable. I really like... I'm tempted to take those guys up further in relic levels, truth be told. You punched me. Oh, come on, you piece of trash. Bum ba bum, bum ba bum. Let's get the foresight. I don't want his AoE thingy to hurt me. Ooh, pain. Pain and suffering. Hey, 60%. I'll take 60%. 72%. Whoop, whoop. Nice. Hey, Aragon, how you doing, bro? extra stuff that I can't use. Perfect. Okay, so people were asking about versus Slacker, Pirate King Hondo. Who do you want to see? Slacker or Pirate King Hondo, guys? I think if you've got sort of level 55, 60, I think IG is better. PK Hondo, okay. Go up against this one. PK Hondo. Alrighty. At least this way we'll be able to put heal immunity out. Oh no, they're immune to heal immunity, aren't they? Right-row. Might be better off with a different cron versus this comp. Who knows? Double stunnage. Double stunnage is nice. Hang on in there, Starkiller. Hang on in there, buddy. Let's get back up to 5 stacks, I think. Let's... well, whether or not Mold survives to that point is another question. Eek. That's a lot of pain and damage. That's a whole lot of damage. The revive. Yeah, I don't think this is looking too pretty over here. This might be out of our reach. If you use his first special 3 times on one enemy, they'll die. Yes. Correcto. Like, without... What's his face? It's not like we're going to do much here. Alright. So, PK Hondo, not so great. Are there any light side Ufu tanks that taunt outside of the leadership? Not sure. Try versus Slacker. Light side Ufu tanks. I mean, obviously Glatt, but that kind of ruins things entirely. JTR can't... She can taunt, technically speaking, but not on her own. No, none of these taunt. None of these guys taunt. I definitely feel like Cat is the best one. General Kenobi is who Arnold uses? Oh, is that right? But he's not an Ufu. He's a Jedi, right? So he won't use Barris. He'll go in with GK as a Jedi unit. There's lots of good Jedi units, to be fair. GK is a great tank. Actually, I don't want protection, realistically speaking. Let's go back to an attacker-cron then. So yeah, if I had more relic levels on my Visas, I would probably use that. Crit damage and health. Crit damage and health. He tanked Mars with it. Oh, that was scary. That was very scary, Mary. I know I could have mass assisted there. Kind of hoping Stranger doesn't just straight up die. They do have very good damage. Should we see if we can just take out Slacker? Relatively close, to be honest. If we had a full 5 stack, we probably would have done. Yeah. Slacker got wrecked. Oh! That was gnarly. Slacker got fucked. Redo Stravish Screen. I wish I had a way to test it under a slow JKL lead. I have Stranger 200 speed faster than Jedi Knight Luke. Then reduce opponent's speed. Stranger's basic would insta-kill. So you're thinking using Jedi Knight Luke in the leadership with Stranger. Hey Arkney, how you doing, bro? You can't reduce speed, but you can't insta-kill GLs either, so you know. I think maybe in like maybe in 3v3 there's some viability there, but I feel like you probably sacrifice a heck of a lot by not having his leadership, because what's the third gonna be? Right? Like, there's so much of Stranger's kit that's baked around, one, his leadership, so you won't get any of this crap. No Stranger's usability deals 10% of his max health. He's taking 10% of his enemies and gun revive, bonus 3 damage. I mean, it would be kind of cool to try and max out his max health as well. Whenever the Stranger uses an ability, he deals bonus true damage to the target enemy equal to 10% of his max health. We've got 100k here, so you could probably get 200k, which is, I mean, that's only 20k max health, it's not a lot. Hey Damien, how you doing, bro? I've been good, bro. I've been good. Just kind of tired. You'd use Jedi Knight Luke with a random stranger, a Jedi and a stranger? Yeah. Feels like you're sacrificing a lot for a turn 1 basic insta-kill. Gains 50 speed the first time and 1 speed each subsequent attack. 250 speed more than the enemy. Yeah, you'd have to have a really... I think Luke's slowest is like 170 or something, is it? If he's got like no speed on him. So you'd still need to use the basic a couple of times, right? Yeah, we were just messing around, Burn, more than anything. And yeah, of course it wouldn't work with SGLs. Luke's base is 112. Is it really that low? Oh. That's wild. Luke! Luke! Remove. 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 One, two. He is a slow mother trucker. Do you think he'll be useful in territory war with Cal Omni and Fulcrum Omni? No. I mean, maybe, but he's very prescriptive, right? He's very prescriptive. Because Cal and Fulcrum are both unaligned force users, right? Which means you won't be able to fulfill this part, right? You won't be able to give everybody Acolyte, which means there's no resetting for cooldowns. There's no prevention of health and protection recovery. There's no guaranteed crits. You know, like, you lose quite a bit. How fast is my Stranger? I'm not particularly fast. I've got him at 325 with a health set, basically. We went for lots of health. Yeah, he can't have his speed reduced. JKL lead would lock the enemy Stranger speed. He's immune to it, Vice. Is it in his unique? It's somewhere. It might only be in GAC. Yeah, the stranger can't have his speed reduced below his base speed. Yeah, at the start of the encounter, the stranger can't have his speed reduced below his base speed. So in Grand Arena, that won't really do much. In TW, maybe. Tank con can prevent the cat insta-kill? I mean, you'll get a revive. You'll get a revive. So you could change this out for a Tankacron. What have we got? Lots of health. Crit damage and armor pen. I still feel like crit damage and armor pen is the best, but let's just see what happens when you give him 100% more health. 184,000. I only took him to R9, I know, right? I should have tried a bit harder. I should have tried a bit harder. This one doesn't have GK as well. They dispelled the taunt. They dispelled the taunt, so they got around it anyway. Right, okay. Let's see if we can just take out Cat. See if we can kill Cat straight away. How come this is calling in GK and not Stranger? Before when we were doing that, Stranger was always getting called in. Oh, it's because of the Tankacron. We're not using the Attackacron. Yeah, the Attackacron gives us all the power there. That's what's... Our out-of-turn attacks dealing so much more true damage, right? I'm very tired right now. Can't wait. Well, that's Unity control. JKL lead would put the Stranger's speed back to Stranger's base, and then it would stop Stranger from being able to increase it. No, it wouldn't. He's immune to it. Like, as soon as Stranger takes a turn, and Stranger is going to be faster than Jedi Knight Luke, he will be immune to to speed manipulation. Well, to be having a speed lowered. So JKL won't be able to do anything to him. Yeah. The Tankacron here not quite working as we were hoping. Wouldn't that insta-kill him? Oh, he's immune to insta-kills, so no. You can tell my brain's not functioning correctly right now, guys. All good, Ali. No worries. How are you doing? Did you have a good stream? It doesn't start till Wednesday, Okni. So I'll have to let you know on Wednesday. Yeah, I think I've got like a minimum raid of 5 viewers or something like that. Something like that. So we could try and do it... we could try and use Visas instead. Visas, and then we could get a Jedi in. Again, kind of like Ezra would be kind of cool. But maybe just taking this, and I still feel like Attackacron is the best Cron to use here. Yeah. I mean, not having the Omnis active does skew the board a little bit. Let's just... Oh, I shouldn't have done that. That was silly. We need Visas to come in and give us a revive. Yeah, I was hoping to be able to use Maul to multi-assist onto Cat and kill her, but I don't think it's going to work out for us. I don't think we'll get the turn in time. I should definitely never use that on Snips as well. See, the damage is just insane. I think we kill Cat here. Yeah. Let's also get rid of Snips. Okay, I'm still not certain we actually win from here. Because this is still incredibly sketchy. I definitely want to get the oh well, he's immune to insta-kill, so why am I doing that? Why am I doing that over there? That makes no sense. Let's cool this down. Okay, we should be able to do real good stuff here. Oh, come on. Kill the gas, please. There we go. Yeah, if my Visas was higher relics, she might be able to survive a little bit better. And that means that the whole team would survive a little bit better in general. He's exiled. He's not going to be able to attack out of turn. Can we handle a solo JMK? Yes. Cool. Yeah, I don't feel like GK added a heck of a lot there. The crit hit immunity was kind of nice. But yeah. Alright guys, I'm going to have to call it. I am very, very tired, I'm afraid. I wish I could stay and test more, but I'm very tired, guys. I'm sorry. So, sweet. Thank you all. Thank you all for joining me today. Shame I couldn't get us a win there, but hey ho, it's not all about winning. It's just mostly about winning. It's mostly about winning every single time. Alright, let's see. Is anybody still live in Swigger? Looks like Arnold's still live. I guess I'll send you guys over to Arnold on YouTube and on Twitch. Let's find out. Vexatron. There you go. Alright guys, I will see you all very, very soon. It's been wonderful speaking to you. I'll see you all on Wednesday, I guess. Peace out. Big love, y'all.